Welcome back to Kreations by Kristena. I'm Kristena, and I wanted to do two things today. One, I wanted to do this simple mold. I have been really looking forward to it since I got it from Temu. I painted inside with chrome red, chrome royal blue, and the Mateo diamond white. You can kind of see in there all the sparkle and shine. So that, and then I got on, I think it was the 7th of August, I got September's box. So the Blue Hour Curio Shop. And what I thought I would do is simply go through the box with you, and then I can figure out what to do the next time. So let's open this together. Okay, I'm going to temporarily move this out of the way. All right, so here we are in the Blue Hour Curio Shop. It is a 2-page. And here, let's see here. 7 curious finds, a pocket full of blue gems, and a little shop waiting for your handmade touch. The shop opens at Blue Hour. So here at the edge of the quiet harbor, there is a curious little shop that opens just as daylight turns blue. Its shelves are filled with objects that seem to have stories of their own. A crab ready to lend a hand, an owl guarding a secret jar, a cheerful duck welcoming visitors, and an oyster shell holding a scattering of blue gems. So I'm not going to continue. If you want to pause and continue reading this, I'll go ahead and leave that open like that. These look kind of cute, but it looks like the Let's Resin bag things. Interesting. Giving you some colors: ink navy, oyster pearl, typo blue, weathered white, antique brass, berry blush, and soft honey gold. And then it says, digital manual library. Want to see more? Scan this code to access our complete collection of digital manuals and shop past favorites. I don't know if you'd like to see the scan me. There it is. We have mold volume measurement note. All fluid ounce values in this guide refer to U.S. fluid ounces, which measure volume, not weight. Mold volume is based on capacity, so the actual resin weight may vary depending on resin brand, density, pigments, glitter, or fillers. Okay, so we're going to start with the Harper Helper crab stand. So let's see here. Put that okay. So I'm going to pause this really quick just so it's not so loud. All right, so this is the Harper Helper crab stand, and it's very, look how shiny. Oh, shiny mold. Love those. This is the under part, so this is how it looks. Got the eyes and everything. I actually think this is how it's going to look. So you'll set it here. And it's just a cute little crab. Very cute. Okay. So I'm going to stick this off to the side. I'll probably get some Ziploc bags so they're not. In fact, let me do that really quick. All right. So to make it so we're not having it so noisily on the screen, because to me, I know how loud that can get, I basically put everything into Ziploc bags, and I put what the number is on the top for my reference when I go to do these. So here was the crab I already showed you. So then the next thing is the Harbor Ripple flower vase, and I have never done a vase, so this will be something new. So this is the vase. It's cute, and it came with this little tube. You can see up there, that little space. So I think you put it in there like that, and then it would make more sense when you're pouring it in, right? Because it's going to go up to here. So I thought that was very cute. I've not done a vase. I actually really have a feeling this could be really cute. We could do it a couple of different ways. I think I really want to do a marble technique. I have a feeling that's going to be really pretty. Then number 3, the Curator's Corner Small Tray. So that's this down here in the bottom. I had to go get me the gallon bags because this is really big. I don't really want to take it out, but it's definitely got some areas. You can see it more on the bottom. Makes me go, is the Bubble Miser going to come visit me? I don't think I've done a tray yet like this. I mean, the Turtle Cove tray was one. So I guess I did. And I actually did pretty good with not getting bubbles. So we will see. So this is number 3, the Curator's Corner Small Tray. Now, 100 blue marquee rhinestones. And honestly, these look, I have not used anything like this yet. So I really need to get myself some things like this. Look how pretty, ooh, sorry. See how pretty that, very sparkly. There's the bottom. Ooh, I can't wait to use something like this. I'll have to see how to use those. I don't know if I'll use them for this or not, but that's really pretty. Okay, so now number 4 is the Night Watch Owl Jar. Now this, oh my goodness, this is so super cute. Okay, so you have 2 parts. You have the owl, and I have actually really cool, the Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Talk No Evil, or Speak No Evil. I have the owls for that. But this is the owl, and he has, because it's called a jar, so he has this cute hat. It looks like a pilgrim hat, if I were to. You can see here on the sheet. See how cute that looks? So I just think this is going to be so cute. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to do that one. So, okay. So that was number 4. Number 5. Actually, I'm going to wait on number 5. I'm going to show number 6 first. And this, honestly, I'm not going to take it out of the bag, but these look very similar to the Let's Resins. Let's see, what do they call it? The Pause Together Gift Wrap Accent. Friendly, lighthearted, and made for thoughtful presentation, the cat and dog design turns the center of a wrapped present or bouquet into a small pet theme monument. So that's interesting. And so instead of a bread tag, they're saying if you're doing a gift bag, putting this around, that's a cute idea, actually. Okay, so there's that. And then the bonus one for this month is this little, the Sapphire Oyster Trinket Dish. Oh, I can't wait to, it's a very shiny mold. Love the shiny molds. Now, the last one, so for those of you who have heard in the past, I had a severely autistic child, a daughter, and unfortunately, she contracted a very severe form of E. coli, or a bacterial infection, and she unfortunately passed away due to complications over 18 years ago. It was 18 years last month. It's hard to believe. I'm like, it's like a complete lifetime. That's a child's lifetime that she's now been gone. It's like weird. But the thing for me is one of her favorite things. First of all, her favorite color is blue, or was blue. She was 8 years old with severe autism. but she loved blue. And the reason why I say how I knew that she liked blue, that's the color she always was drawn to when she chose things. Blue was always what she chose. And then one of her very favorite things was rubber duckies. And this month, this is actually number 5. It's called the Heartfelt Welcome Duck Figurine. And it is one of those little duckies doing the heart. It's a ducky and it has a little like hood, a little knit cap on, but it's doing the heart. Oh my goodness, that is just so adorbs. Oh my gosh, so cute, so super cute. So this one is going to be very special. I'm probably going to have it having a blue color scheme is what I'm thinking. So that is what we're going to have for September's box. I'm so excited. So that is everything. And I'm going to put all of this away and I'll be right back to do this. Welcome back. All right, so I already poured and mixed together. I'm using the Mateo Diamond White and I'm using the Unicorn Art Crystal. Love this stuff. Now, again, I don't know if per se that I'm going to be able to see the crushed crystal in here, but just on the off chance. Got to make it pretty, right? All the shimmer and shine. Okay, so I am going to just start on the slow side because my biggest concern with something like this is the bubbles. And I definitely do not want bubbles. So I feel like what it kind of helps is allowing the resin to pour in on its own. At least that's helped me. I could be completely wrong. I did put this to the new Let's Resin's Bubble Debubbler. And I do really, really enjoy it. But to be honest, I've loved the Let's Resin Debubbler since I got the older model. And I do think it does go faster than the older model, the new one. But I use both, especially if I have more than like this, because you really can only fit 2 of these 10-ounce plus cups, 3 of the 8-ounce ones. Obviously, you can fit more smaller ones, but basically that's all I know I can fit without having it shoved in there. And honestly, they're the same, what do you call it? They hold the exact same amount. So that part didn't change. Even the dome is the same size. I can actually interchange the dome from one to another. So that's, if something were to happen for some reason, that was always a concern. If I were to inadvertently break the dome, I'd have to get a whole new thing but if something were to happen, at least I would have a backup dome. Obviously, I would be down a machine, but at least there's that. Okay, so I was going for 200 grams. I wasn't sure how much I would need. So I have my chart up on the wall where I do a 20% overage. So 242 grams is what I ultimately did. And as you can see, I'm just staying in the one side. I want to try to reduce bubbles if at all possible. And I love watching it kind of go like a river, maneuvering however it wants. I think it's going to be really cool. I've been really looking forward to doing this. I actually got the American flag with the bald eagle. I saw Mary do it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's So I actually looked it up and got one. So that is planned for a future time. I don't know when I'm going to do that yet. But I just wanted to do a quick project. Because I'm so new at this, the editing tends to take me, now that it's moved all through here, I kind of want to make sure I can get through all these little spots. I don't think I want to go too high because I don't want it to go above that part, the A, and then this S part here. So I'm just going to be super careful. Because that's the one thing I have learned from doing the memorial hearts is when I would do the dad, it would happening to clean out the D and the A was actually super difficult if I inadvertently went a little too high. And sometimes I actually couldn't even get it out. I had to get it right away if it did that. If it didn't, I actually couldn't even use the letters. It was just one of those things, a hard lesson that I had to learn while I was doing this. And as you can envision, this will be a whole lot easier to at least clean out than it would be on the little itty bitty. They aren't itty bitty, but they were small. I think this looks like it's a little bit higher on this end. That's a definite bubble. Let's see if I can get that to... Okay, great. That's gone now. We have just a little bit. You know what? I actually prefer this cup, so I'm going to quickly pour it in here. It's just easier to pour from. I'm sure you guys, anybody who's poured resin knows what I'm talking about. The smaller the cup, the easier it is. So let me just get this in here. But I think what I'm going to do, rather than trying to pour this, okay, I think I'm going to just try to kind of do this. Because it is kind of getting tall. Another bubble coming up. Okay. So what I was thinking of doing is, if I had extra resin, is doing possibly these. And I wanted to try, darn it. Okay. So I was thinking of like a marbling. I see, well, you know what? With these, I'm wondering how it would be if I did a... These are new alcohol inks that I just got from Hobby Lobby. And I wanted to give them a try. So this one is, let's see. Oh, let me wipe this down. One thing I definitely have learned is you want to wipe your alcohol inks down, but these are actually really nice. So this is the Brea Reese line, and this is Ocean Green. Then I have the Persian Blue. So let's see here. Let's head up here. Okay, wipe that off. I really like these. I think I need to get me some more. Ordered these online. I did not get them at the local Hobby Lobby. Oh, just saw that. Don't want that. Oh, that's a pretty blue. Holy cow. That's really pretty. Okay. So now this is the medium magenta. So pretty pink is what I'm going to guess. Hopefully that'll be okay. Okay, and then the last one that I have is rose gold metallic, and you can hear the ball. It actually came with the ball in it. So let's see here. I have a feeling this is going to be really pretty. And here, as I do the bigger butterfly. All right, so now, probably should have just kept them on board. Hopefully I have enough. Okay. Then, okay. Probably should have. I think I got plenty of stuff. Oh, that is super pretty. Oh, wow. Holy cow, that pink. I almost don't know if I need any more. That pink is pretty. Oh, wow. Don't really see the green, so definitely want some more green in here. Okay. And I'm gonna see, you know what, I'm gonna keep it on cap just in case. Get some more blue in here. Hopefully this isn't turning it too ugly. I hope it doesn't turn ugly at all, actually. Let's see here. Okay. Definitely want some more rose gold. Okay, let's see here. Do some rose gold. I really don't think we need the magenta at all. I'll have to see. Oops, a bit too much. Not too much there. I think this is it. Curious to see how that turns out. I hope really pretty. I need to clean up that alcohol ink that fell off the side there. Or got dribbled on the side, I should say. Okay. Still got more, so some more extras. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Wish I hadn't seen that. I didn't realize it had done that. Okay, so let's see here. Let's just move this rose over here. Oh, oh no. That's going everywhere. Shoot. Let me get a paper towel under there. It's going to dye my mat even worse. Oh, shoot. I think I felt it too much. Well, these are always learning lessons for me. Oh, that pink is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how pretty that is. I hate wasting resin, but I just don't want it that far over. Okay, so got that cleaned up at least. Got it on my hand. Hence why I wear gloves. Okay, so let me get him out of the way and try to get this cleaned up before it super badly stains my mat even more. As you can see, this was from the last one, the pink, unfortunately. Okay. Mess. Man, I'm good for making messes. You know what? I'm going to get another paper towel down. And what I'm going to do, I need to get it. I feel like this is going up. It's almost like it's unlevel. And I know that my table is level. Let's see how that works. Oh, I see some bubbles. Okay, there's that. Oh boy. Okay, so let's get that cleaned up. Okay. And then let's see here. I really don't have that much left. I don't think it's I think it's too much for the turtles, my turtle molds. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we're going to try some gold, rose gold. Oh, man, really did the drips. And then some magenta. Let's try that. Pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, and I have way more than I thought. Some blue. Okay. Let's add that green. Or should we just leave it with these ones? You know what? I think I'm going to just leave it with these three colors. Another drop here. Okay. It's almost gone, so we will add a magenta here. Blue. Okay. And then the blue. Oops. It's a gorgeous blue. Okay, so let's see here. Will I be able to get the rest? It's just going to be really slow. That's okay. Get my spatula here. Fortunate thing is that this does not have to be all the way up to the top. It's kind of like the USA, technically. Okay, so I definitely did not get it all the way up to the top. And you could tell it's definitely starting to get to its, what do you call it? Its usable point. It's getting very thick. But that's okay, because this was extra. Let me see if I can get this down. Yeah, that didn't work out too bad at all. Alrighty, so I was able to get a butterfly, 2 butterflies, a rose, and a love, and then on top of the project I have planned. So what I'm going to do is just let these sit out overnight, and I'll get this in the morning, and then I can do the demold with you tomorrow, which technically will be the hop, skip, and a jump into the next few seconds. But I think, to be honest, this is going to be probably some of my favorite end results, because I really think these are just going to, everything's going to be really beautiful. So I am looking really forward to those. I do need to make sure I get these nice and wiped off. I'm really impressed by these colors. I wasn't sure how they would stack up compared to like Let's Resins. There we go. So anyways, I will get these lids on too, and I'll get everything cleaned up. I will see you here in just a moment. Welcome back. Time to unmold the projects we worked on. We had the 2 butterflies. We had done this and what was left of this. I decided to add a little bit of the Promise Fast Cure into these, and it didn't quite work out like I would have hoped, and it didn't fully fill up like where the circles are to make it a keychain. So let's go ahead and demold this. And as you will see, we're missing that demold. It just didn't fully form. Has a little bit of arms, not as big as normal, but it's a cute little turtle. Again, same thing with this one. The arms are kind of missing. Didn't have enough. And then couldn't make the hoop around. This one did a little better. Had a little bit more with it. So there was more to be able to get into the little creases. So it made it fully up there. Its arm is good to go. I think it's really pretty, honestly. So those 3 items there. So let's get this out. This is actually a more difficult mold to try to get something out of. Wish it was easier, but it's just not. So let's see here. I think it may have even stained the mold, which it is what it is. The pink was very much part of why it would have probably gotten stained, unfortunately. And it has to do with getting out the E. The O and the heart. And then these 2 little tweaky spots. Not easy, but it's easy to put back in place like that. Oh, this is the front. Looks really pretty. I did that underneath. I actually think it did a pretty cool job. It's not perfect, but I still think it looks really cool. Okay, so you know what? Let's do the small heart first. Oh, that's kind of gorgeous. There's some overage. Let's get that cut out while it's nice and soft. Makes it so much easier when you can do it like that.
Oh, this one is actually pretty big. I always wonder sometimes how big splotches like this end up with such big splotches, because you think you didn't do that and then it ends up happening. So I just think this is a gorgeous butterfly. I really do. So then let's take out this one. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. Again, it has to do with just a little bit of overage. So I think once most of this is cleaned up, it will be just a beautiful piece of work. There's just a lot that has got to get cleaned off. I'll do that off camera. To me, of the two, they have very similarness to them. They look really pretty. I really like it. Okay, so with this, also I'm not seeing bubbles. With this, I was concerned with bubbles, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm not seeing any bubbles. This is nice and soft. See how much it's coming off now. Just makes it easier to get it off while we're kind of, I don't want to say, well, dry per se. It's more that it hasn't finalized. It hasn't fully firmed up. But it's still pretty, I think. So then the last thing that needs to be demolded, and this is the thing that I was looking for more than anything else, was the USA. So let's get this out. I have a feeling that a few areas are going to be very difficult to get it out. Right away, I can see that some things turned out really well. Oh, it's looking like it's looking good. Oh, wow, that was super easy. So there's just a little bit of stuff here. Not too bad. I really tried hard to get that stuff off. So let's look at the front. Oh, that is spectacular. Oh, wow. That turned out better than I even thought it would. I really like this a lot. And spending the time with putting in the white for the stars, doing all of these, that looks so super cute. So that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and get videos or photographs taken of everything here so you can see at the end of the video. But man, oh, I absolutely love this. Please tell me in the comments if you like this, what you thought, if there's anything you could see done differently. And please like and share my video. And if you would like to continue following the journey that I'm on, please subscribe. And then always remember to mix it, mold it, pour it, and love it. And in the meantime, I wish you the greatest of luck, and I will speak with you soon.
Thanks for watching, friends. I pray you felt the joy with me today. With every project, big or small, I'm answering His holy call. From epoxy pouring clear and true, to silicone molds fresh and new. In every piece of prayer I made, it's all for His beloved sake. Adding shimmer, adding shine, a little piece of love divine. This is Kreations by Kristena.